Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. So we are at Mallory's house tonight having Friendsgiving. So we thought what better time to show you guys a couple macro-friendly holiday cocktails. So we picked out a couple that we thought looked delicious and easy on the macros. So we're gonna show you how it's done. First, we're gonna start out with a pomegranate mojito. Normally in mojitos you use like a lot more sugar, maybe a little higher calorie juice. So we're using a lighter juice and then just a pinch of sugar to save on some calories. So first we need 1/2 cup light pomegranate juice.
1/3 cup.
1/3 cup. Okay, so to start, we're gonna put our glass on our scale. It asks for 1/3 cup light pomegranate juice, but we'll weigh it out so when we're logging it, we'll know exactly how much.
Just call me Vienna.
So 1/3 cup ends up being about 2.5 ounces. Then it asks for 1 tablespoon lime juice. So I'm actually just gonna, slippery little sucker, gonna take a 1 lime wedge and squeeze it in. I think that's about right. And then what's next?
And then next we do 1 ounce of rum. So the shot glasses I have are 1 ounce. But you know those big shot glasses that you see at the bar, usually those are 1.5 ounces. So just keep that in mind.
Muscles. Oh, I loosened it for her.
So we'll just do 1 ounce.
I think we should do 1.5 ounces because I feel like that's a real drink.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's test this out.
Okay. Oh, 1 1/4.
There we go. 1.5
ounce of rum.
Next, we use 1/4 teaspoon of stevia or sugar. So we're just gonna use sugar. That's what we have on hand.
Yeah, and I personally like just using the real deal. If it's just a little bit, it's not gonna be that big of a difference on your macros. And I just don't like the aftertaste of that fake sugar. So I usually like to go with the real deal. If it's just
especially,
a little bit.
Yeah, a 1/4 teaspoon is nothing.
Yeah. Champagne. And champagne is actually really low calorie. And so
I hate popping the bottle.
I'll pop the bottle. I love it.
No fear, I hate it.
Except for it is kind of scary because sometimes, have you ever had a bottle of champagne where you just take off the foil and it like pops? Or this thing? Watch it happens to me. Okay, ready? Happy holiday.
Okay, so we do 1/2 cup of that. Fill me up.
Oh, perfect. We'll have 3 drinks, 1 for Tori.
Woo! My sister just showed up here too, so we're gonna have her sample these as we make them.
So that would be 3 ounces. A 1/2 cup equals 3 ounces of champagne. And then we're gonna add some ice.
And then last but not least, we're gonna do some pomegranate seeds.
And I was gonna do a little mint.
Oh.
And I got mint as well because what's a mojito without mint?
Not a mojito.
Not a mojito. And I just got these cute little pom-poms to garnish. I think you could just use like real seeds out of the pomegranate, but I think these will like give it a little more flavor.
And it's way less effort doing it that way than having to actually get them out of the pomegranate yourself.
So I'm gonna garnish with a tablespoon and a little mint to top it off.
So you just, like this?
Yeah, just sprig them in there.
I feel like maybe we should
Use a lot of them.
and rip them up a little.
We don't have a muddler. If you had a muddler, I think it's a real bartender would smash those up and then put them in there.
Okay.
And it's so pretty. So here is our pomegranate mojito. Mal?
Oh, me? I'll do the honors.
Good?
Yeah, I like that. It's really good. It's not overly sweet.
Yeah.
I feel like Christmas already.
Yeah, Christmas in your mouth. So our next drink is a gin fizz. So Mallory is currently muddling, pretend muddling,
with a teaspoon.
Rosemary, so 3 rosemary sprigs, half a teaspoon of honey, 1 small lemon, and she's muddling that up real nice.
I think we're good.
And then we are going to do 1.5 ounces of gin. I actually have lime twisted gin.
That'll be good.
Yeah. Ooh, that was right
Wow,
on
money.
money.
And then our muddled mixture of honey, rosemary, and lemon.
And then club soda.
Get all that out.
And club soda is the way to go. It's gonna explode. Because it's all zeros for macros. So that's one thing to watch out for in your mixers. Mixers is where you can accumulate a lot of calories. So tonic actually has a lot of carbs in it. And so if you want to do like diet tonic, that's a better option, or club soda is 0. But
Why do
like,
people even do tonic?
it's sweeter.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Watching your mixers, like your juices, those can be super high cal. So like on the pomegranate one, using a lighter juice, or you know, diet sodas, things like that, because that's where you're gonna get a lot of calories and a lot of sugar. This ice is freezing on my hand. You can just top it off with club soda because you don't even have to measure it. Put lots of rosemary in it because it makes it look pretty. All right, you want to do the honors?
You go first this time.
Oh, okay. I like to make you
be the guinea pig.
Okay. Mmm. Yum. That's really good.
Is it?
The lemon. That's really good. I like that one better than the pomegranate. I think even if you just like muddled a little more lemon into the pomegranate one, that'd be really good.
I like that more too. I like the little zest.
Yum.
Tori, would you like to sample one of our drinks? Come here. This is my sister Tori. Hi. So she's gonna sample the pomegranate first.
Okay. Pomegranate mojito. I think her ice is melty.
What do you think?
We got a
It's good. You're the
little rosemary in the mouth.
rosemary. No, too tart for you? That is tart. Yeah, I
It
like
is
that
tart.
one better.
Okay.
They're both good though.
So if you like tart,
Sweet or tart.
yeah. Our last drink is our apple cider Moscow Mule. And this one looks delicious.
I have mixed feelings.
Why do you have mixed feelings now?
Last year on Friendsgiving, I found a recipe that was apple cider mimosas, but they were so sweet. And then we were also drinking jalapeno margaritas with them. So apple cider, sweet, spicy jalapeno doesn't go together. So now I've got like
Bad memories.
PTSD.
Good memories, then bad memories.
Yes.
So, first of all, you must have a copper mug.
Yep.
So one year I was on a really big Moscow Mule kick. I just loved them. And so 3 different people got me Moscow Mule mug sets for Christmas. So I'm like loaded with them. What I know is that the copper in the mug is supposed to accent the like gingery taste and give it even more like a bite. I think that's what it is. That's why you're supposed to drink it in copper. And they're cute. Okay, so first calls for 2 ounces of vodka. I'm gonna go with 1.5 ounces because we're gonna be like drinking these.
Yes.
Let's just like slower roll.
Yeah. And then 2 ounces of the apple cider.
So I just got the Simply Apple. And yeah, this is gonna have a little more carbs. So for 1 bottle, and this bottle is 11 ounces, it's 43 carbs. So this drink's probably gonna be more carb heavy. But I'm gonna since we did 1.5 ounces of vodka, I'm going 1.5 ounces of apple cider. And then you're gonna do a small lime wedge.
Squeeze it in. I'm all about the lime. I like lime chips. I like lime drinks.
Yeah,
Lime, lime, lime.
And in all these drinks, more like lemon, lime squeezed in there is gonna give it more flavor, obviously. So I got the Fever Tree ginger beer, and it's delicious, and it's like all natural. And
where did you find that at?
I got this at Walmart. I actually went on a hunt today, and I ended up getting it at Walmart, but it's still not even exactly what I wanted, because normally I like the light one. The light has even less calories. This one is 90 per the whole bottle, which is 20 carbs. And you know what? I thought this had alcohol in it. It doesn't.
What is it then?
It's just ginger.
Like ginger ale?
Yeah. The guy at the liquor store was like, well, do you want ginger beer with no alcohol or alcohol? And I was like, well, obviously alcohol. And he was like, well, normally Moscow Mules aren't made with alcoholic ginger beer. It's just the non-alcoholic, because you already have vodka. And I was like, well, I want a double whammy. And he was like, okay then.
My mind is blown. I have no idea.
So yeah, this is basically just like a mixer. We'll go for 1.5 ounces of this as well and see where that puts us. We'll do 2.
Just to have some.
It's like, yeah. And then you're gonna top it off with cinnamon. And you could, I'm gonna put a good amount, because we didn't use apple cider, we just used the, might go a little crazy with that, but
it's now a paste. Sprinkling cinnamon on anything is so good. If you guys just drink plain coffee with half and half, sprinkle cinnamon on that and it'll change the flavor so much.
Yeah. Yep.
Is it good?
No, it is. I'm trying to decide if it's like that much different than a normal one. Definitely probably overdid the cinnamon though. It's good.
It is good.
And you know what I
like
feel
it.
like with Moscow Mules, I feel like they can get sweet really fast. And so I think you could almost add a little club soda off and
increase the volume of the drink itself.
Yeah. We'll do a little splasher in there. I'm going to put all the macros for all these drinks in the blog post as well, and in the comment section below. But this is something we give to all of our clients when they sign up.
We do have a blog post on it.
Okay. But we'll just kind of go over with you guys why we calculate alcohol differently. Alcohol processes differently in our bodies, so differently than foods. So our bodies view it as a toxin. So when we start drinking, all our bodies want to do is rid of that toxin. And so instead of focusing on digesting and metabolizing our foods, it's focusing on metabolizing the alcohol. So we want to make sure that we're gonna calculate the alcohol into our macros, knowing that, you know, it's obviously not the most optimal healthy choice, but we also need to live life and have fun. We recommend you log your alcohol either as carbs or as fats. Doing that, you're gonna take the total calories of a drink. So say you have a beer that's 110 calories. You're gonna either divide that 110 by 9 and log that as fats, or you're gonna divide that 110 by 4 and log it as carbs. If you wanted to just split up and do half and half, you could also do half and half.
And the reasoning we have those numbers, the 9 and the 4, is because a gram of fat is 9 calories and a gram of a carbohydrate is 4 calories. You have to account for the calories in the drink no matter what, and you're obviously not going to log it as protein. So you pick your poison. It's going to be a fat or a carb, and log it either way. And one thing is, like, we have clients that will go out for whatever, an occasion or whatever, and they'll have drinks, and the next 2-3 days they'll feel really puffy, the scale is up, and they are a little bit frustrated because they think, hey, I calculated this into my macros, I made it fit, why did I gain weight? And it's just because the alcohol does weird things to our system. A lot of the times you're going to retain extra water, and it does create inflammation in the body. So we usually tell our clients that the few days after you've had a cocktail, even if you did account for it in your macros, those numbers are probably going to fluctuate a bit. The scale may go up a bit, so don't be alarmed, don't panic. It'll usually level back out.
We want to hear what your guys' favorite, like, calorie-friendly drinks are. We're always looking for new recipes with these. Alcohol is something that constantly comes up with our clients, and you know, it's always there in social situations. So if you guys have a favorite drink that you figured out the macros for, or you want help figuring out the macros for maybe like a more calorie friendly version, let us know and we will happily figure that out for you. But going into the holidays, these are some really great options. So we have a Friendsgiving to get to. So we hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you soon.